Hello everybody and welcome back to Black Ops 7. Normally I don't do videos like this, where the gun is completely almost done with the camo grind, but given that this is the 1911, I thought I'd make an exception. The 1911 is back in Black Ops 7. That's basically kind of all I really want to say, and I'm very excited to finally be talking about this, and unfortunately, I don't have dual wield anymore. I did prestige it. I was thinking about keeping it unprestiged, but given the fact that I do have some double weapon XP, I'm going to try and see if I can get it fully leveled up, at least into Prestige 2 for the new map release. I doubt that, but here's hoping. Normally, I would have actually saved the surprise of doing the Elite inside of the new map, but I kind of want to show it off now anyway, because I think it's very fun. Now, okay, shotgun's okay. Now, 1911. This thing is insane and decently, and actually like very, very good. Unlike the other pistols we've gotten, and it's actually the first time in 10 years since we've gotten the 1911, and it's done what the Pack-a-Punch effect does. Now you're probably wondering, we've had the 1911 Cold War. We had the 1911 technically, kind of, sort of, in Modern Warfare Zombies. We had 1911 in Vanguard. We had it in, like, the last time we had the 1911 proper was BO3 Zombies Chronicles, which was 10 years ago. What if I told you this is the first time we've not only had the 1911s come back and do the explosive damage that they do, that you would expect from like the GS45 or a pistol starting basically like the 1911-esque pistol from multiplayer, but it's the first time I've had a pistol that does the explosive effect and is called Mustang and Sally. Because when you Pack-a-Punch it and it is dual wield, it is Mustang and Sally. Obviously, I'm going to be using single wheel, which is just going to be called Mustang.
Take one of these. Doctor's orders.
But that doesn't matter. We're here to try out the new pistol. This thing's actually decently strong early on. I'd say its stats are very similar to the pistol, the Jaeger, because the one-shot headshots, it does a lot of damage for like a pistol.
Look at you refusing to give up the ghost. I like me some feisty guests.
Its Prestige attachment, if you're curious, it turns it into a fully automatic handgun, which for a 1911. I would normally be kind of complaining because that's not possible, but normally, I actually did look it up. It is a thing you can obtain. Because you don't know, I have a weird gun autism, which is very odd given my stance on stuff like that, but that's neither here nor there. But I will say one thing is that the idea of a fully automatic handgun like the 1911 isn't far-fetched, because you have stuff like the Glock, literally Glocks, which are illegal in, I think, every state, at least in the United States. So it's very much one of those things where, Warden, I love your story and your dialogue. I might actually turn the voice volume down, because you are getting obnoxious very quickly. I guess, to be fair, I have done this map quite a bit when I'm going for elites, because can't get them on Paradox without doing the exfil. And while I could do Astra because I could avoid hearing them all together, trying to kill Oscar does not sound very fun, even with the new changes. Because I do like Oscar now. I think he's definitely a lot better than he was, especially with the Mega Death Machine. But yeah, no.
Y'all are fun to watch, but I got other fish to fry. I'll be seeing you.
Alright. But, yeah, basically, a fully automatic in 1911 specifically isn't all that far-fetched. It's definitely odd, but there are competition pistols that you can make most pistols fully automatic. It's just not common. It typically, even if it's fully automatic, it's not actually fully auto, it's just burst with a very low burst delay, so you can basically spam the trigger and it fires near full auto. But that's me being pedantic. But yeah, basically for and also the best part about this is with the release of Season 3.5, which is the release of the new map, Cursed will have this weapon be its study pistol by default. So as opposed to the this keeps happening.
And throbs pleasingly in my hands.
All right, Richthofen.
I believe we have drawn their attention.
This keeps happening, by the way. I've been not like it. I've been playing a lot of survival because I've just been like wanting to try and get the basically the completionist challenges for them because it's like basically the round 50 completion.
It's now to see if this contraption actually works.
But yeah, I've been playing a lot of survival, and I've been getting the ray gun or the ray gun Mark II fairly often, and it's like, oh, I wish I could have this luck of doing an Easter egg run or something, and then I say that, and then I have gotten in a couple Easter egg runs that have failed, but I've also gotten in a couple of Easter egg runs that have succeeded, i.e. the Paradox Easter egg run, because I had the bug where if you save equipment with a mule kick, you lose your weapon, and I had to hit the box, and I got it in the amount of time I would have wanted to get it. Because you don't know, I run equivalent exchange to quick revive, and the Mark II and the ray gun default are the best things to run if I'm not running the Jaeger, or in this case now, the 1911. Also, that's what I was waiting for before I pop my free fire here, because I have so many of these free fires that I'm just like, I'm using them for points. I have a limit when it comes to a lot of gobblegums I definitely I'm not using for their actual effect, and that's usually ultras are 5, legendaries are 2 or 3 depending on which one it is. I usually kind of sit around 3. Epics are 3, and unless it's a like actually good one like free fire or no weapon there or profit sharing or just actually useful stuff that I know I'm not using a lot of that it makes sense. Regardless, I usually do that, and then blues I just go until they're empty, just because I have so many different blue gobblegums I'm not using. Example being like Arsenal Accelerator is very good, but I'm not using it a lot, so I kind of just spam it. And especially given the fact that we haven't had a gobblegum consumption event in a while, I'm hoping we kind of do, if only because it'll be very fun to burn a bunch of my epics and all my whimsicals that I have. I have so many whimsicals I can burn for a consuming-based event, so. I would bring whimsicals into this, for the sake of getting rid of them, because I have so many. Whimsicals only give 100 points, so yeah, I get more points from just go around the map doing all the perks, so. It's more than 5 perk machines, and with depth perception, there's more than 5, so.
Decoy through. Sending Semtex.
All right.
Finest mind of my generation, and I am forced to rely on my base instincts.
All right. Boop. Boop. Yeah, like, this thing is definitely kind of pitiful after, like, round 5. Even then, it still gets headshots reasonably well. Oh, you're probably wondering, how close am I to getting infestation? Now you can see why I decided to do the video now. I get to get infestation in the video! And the 1911 becomes Mustang. It looks so good. It looks so good, and I'm so happy it's here. And I'm genuinely, like, ecstatic that we finally have the Mustang and Sally back after 10 long years. Ow. And it is cursed. It is cursed, not the game mode, to see it with more than 8 rounds. Or I guess I think technically when the pack punch became 6. It is very cursed. But to be fair, its base is 7. So it has the accurate number of bullets for when it is a normal pistol IRL. So I guess I won't complain. God, it looks so good. Now we need to basically get to around 16, or alternatively, you can do what I'm going to be doing in this video. Which you probably take a guess why I decided to do this as a video, and not why I said we go to around 16, or I think you can probably guess what we're doing based off what I just said. The thing that bothers me is that you can't affect the tracers of the ray gun or the ray gun Mark II in any way without, like, a blueprint. I think the only blueprint that did do it was the Mastercraft inside of BO6. And it drives me mad that we can't use it, because, again, fuck you, for those of you who didn't want to carry forward. You ruined this game for a lot of people, myself included. It's still fun. It's just without. I feel like it would have been a lot more fun with that with carry forward because of some of the blueprints that we could at least have for the Mark II and the ray gun Mark I. Like, weapons aside, at least the blueprints, man. Like, come on.
Like lambs to the slaughter. Dead lads. Bonus points.
But, yeah, like, I hate that it's, like, has a purple little top there, like, where the energy cell and the sight is purple. And it's green lasers. Like, I just, like, come on. It does turn purple when you quad pack it. Problem. I don't have access to fourth pack punch level. I only have access to golden armor, and I don't want to do that. Especially because I hate 1911 and cursed. Mostly because of that. Thankfully, I don't need to do...
Yeah, I'm sure my hands will stop trembling in a moment.
Now, what I do need to do is I need to get PhD. I'm not using this I'm not using this on a bear without a PhD. I flat out no. Woo, hello. Maybe a better duo. Especially in classic. Even now it works great. Ah, crud. I just realized what I just did. Well, here's the strat.
It's time we made ourselves scarce.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's go. Doomsteel 1911. Yeah, this thing, obviously that was a bit skill active, so it was decently strong. It was stronger than you'd expect, but even then, this thing is very good. Like, it is not good in the sense of it's not going to, it's not going to, like, outpace any like the ray gun or anything, but it is very good if you're looking for something that's like a very good get out of my way type gun, because that's what that's what it always has been for me, is like a I'm stuck in a corner and I have PhD, let me shoot the floor as fast as I can type gun. But with that, infestation on the new 1911. Let's look at it. Let's inspect it. Like proper. Oh, it looks so good. Now, a lot of people are going to get mad about something. I'm actually going to see if I can demo it. Oh, no, people... No, is it a partial? I think it might be because... I don't know how to replicate it. There's a lot... There was drama on Twitter regarding it. I think it's either default mag or... I'll just try it, like, fully default. We can also hear the sound of it, too. When it sounds like, when it's not. When it doesn't have a suppressor on it. Yeah. So I think it's on, like, a normal, not extended mag, and I think it's empty reload. Yeah. So on an empty reload with the default mag, you do, like, an AK-style reload, and people are kind of pissed off that that's not realistic in a game that's supposedly praised for being realistic. Motherfucker, you are so Modern Warfare pilled that it's actually insane. One, that is a possible reload. And he didn't actually do it that time. That time he did. That is a very possible reload, and if you think otherwise, you're stupid. And two, Call of Duty's not known for realism. Stop assuming that it is. I also do love that it's a one-shot headshot. Like, for multiplayer players, that's probably really good. I don't have it installed anymore, because I did not install it to make space for other games that are good. But I don't play multiplayer anymore. I've just completely dropped it. So, that being said, thank you guys for watching. I will probably still be doing endgame stuff, though, because endgame is actually tolerable as a game mode. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Also, yeah, there are some bugs. There's, like, these two things are bugs, despite the fact that you can still use them on the pistols. As well as the fact that, there's two P45 strike comps, as well, because one of them is the actual suppressor, and one of them is not. Also, yeah, this suppressor is now one of the best ones in the game because of the fact that it affects your recoil now. This one is probably just as good if you're somebody who likes the extra range for pistols, which I probably would run. But I think this is better, because I think this looks stupid. As well as, for the sake of showing it off, I will show off the fully auto. Because I think it would be a crime if I didn't, if I mentioned it has full auto, and I don't at least show it off a little bit. Although I'm in a building, so I can't use full auto, but still. With double tap, I suppose with double tap and the rapid fire trigger, this thing's visual recoil, like, actually breaks your wrist. So I'll actually have to test it in a actual game. I think Heavy935 on Twitter. I think that's his @ forgive me if that's wrong. But, yeah, he showed it off, and it's kind of insane. You can shoot bullets sideways. It's very funny. But yeah, see you guys. Thank you for watching. I'm Cinematic. Everybody, stay safe.